live. Glad to be giving this LED grow light away. Just wanted to show you, give you an update that we've got 30 comments. We got over 30 entries right now, which is pretty awesome because, you know, that's a lot more than I thought would be. So cool. That means a lot of people want this new LED grow light, and I've actually only had this a couple weeks. It's brand new, so I'm ready to put it back in the box and deliver it to you. And also something I was going to ask my viewers is I've got a Rolly Systems dimmer control, and it's really nice. And I was actually going to give it away too. If it's something that you think you'd be interested in, I probably would wait at least a month before I do another giveaway. But if anybody thinks that they might need a Rolly Systems dimmer, it's very nice. It's a little over $100, and I was going to give it away too. So let me know what you think about that, and if you think it'd be a good giveaway, then I'll do that. I've also got some other things in mind, but we'll wait on those. What's up, The Real, my brother? I see you got your greenhouse in the works. Has the electricity been hooked up yet, or no? Oh, by the way, I want to show you some good stuff. Since we don't have a lot of people on here, you guys get a little private tour, you know? Not me. Not me. You don't have a greenhouse going? I thought you did, man. So, yeah, we're looking at some of these beauties. And we have got a lot of beautiful plants in here. You can see it's all filled up. I've got some super tall ones back there that are really giving me some havoc. I've had to cut a couple tops, which is not fun, but these are beautiful, man. Beautiful plants, and they're sugary, and they are shedding. No, I'm just kidding. They're sugary, and they're full of smells. Those terpenes are smelling wonderful. I'll show you a beautiful... Actually, let's go ahead and feed the fish, guys. Always want to feed the fish when I've got viewers, because you know what? I'm not the only one that has to watch or gets to watch. Oh, what are you doing, big guy? You guys are hungry, aren't you? You're hungry, aren't you? That's awesome, man. Awesome. All right, let's go on the other side of the grow bed over here, and I'm going to show you some good stuff. First, I got to lift this pipe up, get some more of that water out. I got to change the filter in that dehumidifier. Look at this right here. Is that not awesome? Look at that cola formation right there. That thing is going to be like a huge, just a huge spear of cola. And look at this one. This is going to be the same way. This is a really good variety. This is a cherry. And look at the stalk down there. Looking good, looking good. Let me know if you guys can actually see that, if you've got a good view or not. We got 3 people watching. What's up, guys? Madman Ward Sr. Hi, I'm new here. Glad to see you. Glad to be a part of this experience. I seen it. You seen what? The Real, what did you see? Man, glad you're here, man. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to help you. This is aquaponics. You know, I'm growing in deep water culture. This is an 18-inch bed. These are polystyrene rafts, and my root systems are humongous. Humongous, man. This is a really small plant right here, but most of these plants are huge. And a lot of these smaller, shorter plants are budding out really, really quickly. A lot of the taller plants are taking a little bit longer, but the flower formations are starting to really fill in. But I've had to wait because they've kept on growing, and I've had to up my lights, man. These are cheap lights, by the way. I've got a Mechatronics light that I'll be putting in here probably in the next couple days, and it's at another grow facility, but I'm going to put it in here and see what the difference is between these cheaper COBs. Nice. I'm in town in Memphis. Nice, man. Cool. We actually helped a couple growers put together some aquaponic systems over in Memphis last year, and it was a pretty cool experience. Taught me a lot of lessons, that's for sure. Humanungus like in Road Warrior. Humanungus. Humangus. Humangus. What? How am I gonna slike and roll? That's hilarious, man. What part of Memphis do you live in? Got a little short one right there, looking good. And I've got this little system here so that I can shoot air through my bed evenly. Got one hose here, one hose there, one hose there, and this is a little blower housing that I put together and built a little supply trunk, and I've got a little return trunk over there so that it can be filtered. And then I've got a thermostat to control it. I got it covered up because when the lights go off in here, I don't want anything to ruin the photo period. So if that makes sense, I don't want any light to ruin my photo period. You know, the only plant that I have had an issue with in my whole entire grow, because you can see everything is green. Everything is green and beautiful except for this guy. And, well, this girl. She's down here, and she's not green anymore, man. She's really losing her color, and I think it's just the variety. But you can see there's some purple in those leaves and just all kinds of colors when you smell it. Oh man, immediately fruity. Oh, that's delicious. Fruitiness, man, I love it. I bet this one smells good too. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Just growing some beautiful plants. Oh, what is that? That is sticky. Should have never touched that. So yeah, this is all legal plants to grow, and it's all really beautiful and nice. And I got my sunflower in there, and it's losing its leaves. It's very sad. I mean petals. It's losing some of the petals, see? It's sad, but it's okay. It's okay. Shh. So what are you guys doing? What'd you do today? What's everybody up to? Are y'all healthy? Are you happy? Are you miserable, mad, sad? What's going on? Figured I'd do a live, giving away an LED light. I wanted to answer any questions if anybody has any. Do you feed that to chickens? Do I feed what to chickens? Oh, the flour? Or what? Oh, Bartlett. You're from Bartlett. Cool, man. Very cool. I'm familiar with Bartlett. I can't even remember now where the grow facilities were, but there were two grow facilities in Memphis. One was 2,000 square foot, and one was, I think, maybe 10,000 square foot. 5 or 10. It was huge. I've actually got videos. Check out. Enjoying the house. Oh, I can do. Cool, man. Very good. Well, I'm glad you're at the house chilling out. That's awesome, man. That's the place to be. Relax. Or is it just a companion sunflower? Oh, okay. I got you. I know what you're talking about now. You're talking about the sunflower. Do I feed that to the chickens? You know, actually, I think the petals are actually edible. You can actually eat the petals. They're a little bit bitter, I think. I'm not sure. Let me try them. I haven't actually eaten them though, but I'm pretty sure you can eat them. Hold on, let's go. We're gonna eat this whole thing. Give me that. I should have probably washed that. Oh. I'm just kidding, man. That was actually pretty good. It wasn't that bitter. No. It wasn't that bitter. It wasn't that bad. Actually pretty good. It's called a Zohar. Let me show you the, I've got a packet over here. Because I get all my seeds from Johnny C's when it comes to produce, veggies. I got to tighten this up because I got to walk across this. I don't like going underneath. Ooh. All right. All the seeds, baby. All the seeds. All right, guys, let me show you what I got here with the Zohar. Kale, dill, jalapeno, broccoli. Where are these seeds at, Tad? Here it is. No, that's not it. Swiss chard, eggplant, lemon balm, tomatoes, microgreens, romaine lettuce, cilantro. Cilantro! Here it is. All right, so this is the hybrid single stem sunflower, Zohar F1 OG. Oh, it's an OG, original gangster. I mean, ocean grown. I mean, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's the sunflower, if you guys can see that. And from Johnny Seeds, it says harvest. Flowers can be harvested tight when color first shows or when almost completely open, depending on your market. Dried. Allow flowers to open completely and hang to dry or dry in silica gel. So 7 to 14 days for the germination, growing 4 weeks prior to planting, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so have it indoors for 4 weeks at least. It's an annual life cycle. Excellent cut flower or for gardens. Yeah. I might fry that thing up. You never know. What you got? Or is it just a companion? It is my companion. Spirko says they used to grow sunflowers and then put them in a burlap sack and dry them, and apparently chickens dig them. Really? If so, I'm going to cut the head off, and then I'm going to go give it to John Willis. Dedicated. Desiccated. I didn't know that. Thank you for that information. I will definitely try that out. Go bring that over to my brother Willis and see what brother Willis thinks, and see if his chickens like it. I've been growing pot hose. He has chickens, lots. Spirko has lots of chickens. What's pot hose? Is that hose with pots? What's that? Fill me in. Have you guys ate all your food? Wow, you're hungry. Got my fertilizers. Oh yeah. I really need to do a pH test. I actually need to get this wand and go ahead and put it in and find out what my parts per million are, man. Because I haven't in a couple days, and I got to make sure that it stays at least 300. But I like it to be 400, so let's see what we got here. We have got right at 300. So I might need to add a little more fertilizer, but first I need to check my pH to make sure that it's not too low, because if it's too low, of course I'm not going to add any fertilizer. I don't want that to happen. I don't want to have nutrient lockout. That's one of the worst things that can happen, especially during the flowering stages. I mean, I don't want any of my plants to be stressed. That would be terrible. So yeah, I'm using this Truncheon Blue Labs, and I always stay right at there, 300. So that's where I stay, 300. 0.6 on the EC. Pothos are houseplants. Oh, very cool. Yes, John Willis and Jack Spirko both have lots of chickens. Yes, they do. Lots of chickens. And Zay is very cool. If anybody doesn't know who Jack Spirko is, you need to check him out. He's a woke individual, and I love woke individuals just like John Willis. They're not easily conformed to the world, and it's very, very unusual methods. So yeah, my pH was looking like this before, and that's about 6.6. So we'll see what's happened since I last checked. Find out what my pH is and what we got going on. Guys, if y'all don't mind sharing this live, I really appreciate it, man. Just helps more people to get on here. And if somebody does really have a question, like, you know, how to build the aquaponic system or how to maintain, then I can help them. So let's go take the sample now. Oh, that's a nice sample. That's a nice sample. Yes. Oh, that's a nice sample too. Now that we've got the sample, we're going to check the pH. And that's the potential of high. Hydrogen. All right. Got a little of the pH testing liquid. We take as a tube and we squirt 1, 2, 3. That's it. Yes. Always take 2 samples just because, you know, if you end up putting 1 drop less or 1 drop more, I don't want to take a chance, man. 1, 2, 3. And what I do is weekly, I just take the test tube that I tested the week before and the one that I've tested the week after. I just compare. Wait about 5 minutes, but you can already see when you look at this, you can already see this is the new, this is the old. You hold them up beside each other, and this is darker. And because it's darker, that means the pH is going up. Naturally, the pH is going up, which is great. That's what I want. So until I get a pH 7 to, I will not add any fertilizer. Unless parts per million go down, you know, below 300, and then I'll add some fertilizer. Gotta have lots of phosphorus, gotta have lots of potassium. Hey, Madman. How big are your plants? How many plants are you growing? Madman Ward Sr. I like it. I like that name. The Real 111. What are you doing this evening? What are your plans? Did you have a big day? Been doing some video editing. Got my 9 in here, you know. Like to keep it real. With my custom holster that Christian Green made me. Not gonna take my land away, baby. That's right. I know that's right. Ha ha ha! Get a little arugula in my life, you know what I mean? That's how I roll. Get a little lettuce in my life. A little stringy lettuce. That's how I roll. I just got a light stand in the mail. Long day taking the photos. Very cool. Green Forest for the win. Have like 6 plants all through the house. Nice, man. That's cool, man. What are you using? Like, are you using LED lights? Are you using something more fancy? Ceramic metal halide? HPS, high pressure sodium. What are you using? Hey, what did you have to do today? Did you have wedding photos to take today? Was it like a birthday party, a big event? Like, what did you have to do today? Or is it just like personal family photos? More like that today. Cool. How big are your plants, Madman? How big are those plants? Are they like 3 foot, short, stubby, very dense, heavy buds? Or is it like big, long, tall plants? I use Exeon flash tubes. Oh, nice. I like that. Very cool. Those are high powered, I bet. That's cool though, man. I bet you have to have a lot of lights to get good photos. So, oh, school pictures. Okay, very cool. So you took a lot of pictures today then, man. A lot of pictures. That's cool. Very good, man. Very good, guys. Well, if you have any questions, let me know. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. If you've shared, thank you so much. If you joined and you're a member now and you're supporting me, I really appreciate that. That's awesome, man. I really hope that the videos that I've done about aquaponics can help you. And I hope that if you have any questions, you'll ask me those questions so that I can make video content on that, because that's what I want to do. I want to help you and support you in a way to where it's value. That's what I want to bring, is value. That's why I'm giving this LED light away. That's why I'm thinking of more giveaway ideas so that I can give more value back to the viewers. Because of course I do video content for all kinds of different people, but my channel is really not like one thing that I do. I'm just doing too much, you know what I mean? So that's why I always ask, because you know, as long as I'm doing what somebody else is helping somebody else, I know I'm doing what's right. Don't you love it, man? Don't you love just dancing? Hey, you guys need to check out the video, Whataburger. If Whataburger was life, you need to check out that video. I love those guys, man. They're dancing. I mean, he's like, I love that, man. I love it. Hey, let me know if you want to see something, if you want to see the fish, if you want to see the grow bed with the vegetables, the sunflower, or if you just want to see some flower formations. I tell you what, I'll go ahead and just get this up here. I'll let you guys look at these flowers for just a minute. And remember, this is only 3 or 4 weeks of flowering, guys. This is nothing. I mean, literally, these things are going to be humongous. But everything's healthy right now. And I always go over here to my autopilot, and I always look at what my CO2 is. I look at what my humidity is every single day, and my temperatures stay the same all the time. All the time. All right, let's go ahead and go across the bed again. And I'll show you guys. Oh, by the way, the best way to clean throughout your bed, because you see I got a couple leaves here, but most of my bed stays like really clean. What I do is I take the vacuum cleaner, the long hose, and I go from one end of my bed to the other, and I suck out all the dead leaves. And all the leaves, of course, that I prune, because I prune and trim these plants so much. I mean, I manifold, mainline, super crop, everything when they're growing in the vegetative stages. So I'm making sure that we're going to have an even canopy when we hit the flowering stage. So 73 degrees, because I just turned the heat on. I'm going to turn the auto function back on the equipment. I usually keep it 60 in here. CO2 is 440, okay? CO2 usually stays about 400 in here. And relative humidity is 61. See that? That is my autopilot. CO2, temperature, and relative humidity. And that's a data logger. Hey, real quick, show y'all one more time this beauty. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that right there that's ideal. I mean, the structure, it's going to be a huge cone. It's going to look like a Yoo-hoo can. I'm so excited. And I've got little Lasco fans that are pointing, and they're blowing all the way through those plants, man. And that's what the key is. The key to not having powdery mildew is having really good ventilation. Okay, because PM, it sneaks up on you just like thrips. By the way, something that was brought to my attention, which I already knew, because honestly, how do you get bugs inside of a grow facility? And I'm giving you guys some good knowledge right here. How do you get bugs in a grow facility when it's completely closed up and sealed? I mean, this place is tight, even though I took an older shop building and made it into a grow facility that's, you know, insulated really, really heavily. And, you know, I got some nice HVAC equipment, got some more equipment here, and that's just backup. But how do you get bugs? Where do they come from? Well, I'm going to tell you where they come from. In fact, I'm going to do a little soaking. with some hydrogen peroxide. They come from the drain. See this drain right here? That drain right there is where those bugs can easily come from. And I keep mine cleaned, sprayed out, because I want to make sure that I mitigate any risk. Because bugs are a huge risk. Get food grade diatomaceous earth. I have food grade diatomaceous earth, my man. That's exactly what you need to get, because that'll help you. Now don't put it on your plants, because I don't want you to hurt yourself or your plants, my sonny. But that will definitely get rid, especially those soft body bugs. It's going to cut right through. So very good recommendation. I can tell you're a grower and a shower. All right, so let's check my samples. Sample from before, sample after. You can see we got a little bit of a darker shade. So if you look at a pH chart right here, you can tell that the lighter the color, the lower the pH. See 6.0? And my test tube from before is a little bit lighter. Honestly, that looks like 6.4. And that was because I was heavily fertilizing. And then you've got this one that's more like 6.6. So honestly, in my aquaponics system, I always keep it 7, 7.2. You know, in between 6.8 and 7.2 is great for me, but 7 is great. I love 7. Why? It's aquaponics. And it just, 7 is perfect. Anything below 6.5 and I start to have a little bit of stress, leaves start to turn, and then everything starts to get brittle and crispy and dry. I don't like that. Oh, there's a leaf. Man, that's stuck in my head. I just want to do a little video, give you guys an update on the giveaway, and also ask you that question. If you didn't hear the question, go back in the first of the video. I was just asking. I've got some other things that I can give away, and I was going to do that too. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. Madman, thank you for joining. I really appreciate. 7 is neutral. 7 is neutral. You're right, and 7 is perfect. Most hydroponic systems are running like 5.5, 6, and that's great for hydroponics. You know, most soils outside are running 6.5, and then you got to look at your different vegetables of what you're growing, and then look at the pH that works best for that vegetable, like, you know, blueberries and raspberries, the lower pH. But aquaponics, 7 works wonderful. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, man. I'm telling you, you're on every video and you're the first. Thank you. And if you haven't commented below on the previous video, win, then do that, because I want to select you as the winner. Everybody that's on this live feed right now, I want you to be the winner of that LED light. Unfortunately, I don't have 5 lights, but Madman Ward Sr., thank you for teaching. Yes. Yes, son. I am here. I will definitely try to teach. Why? Because you are worth more when you know more. And truth is freedom, my brother. Truth is freedom. Knowledge is freedom. It's power. And I know that that's not overrated. Definitely not. That saying, you know, that truth is power. Truth will set you free. You know, it's just something it's the truth. You know, a lot of people do things because they're ignorant of the truth, and you got to be knowledgeable. You got to attain into wise counsels, because the knowledge that you can have is worth more than gold and silver and merchandise and the gain thereof. You know, better is the poor wise child. Better is the poor wise child than the rich foolish king. Better is the poor wise child than the rich foolish king. So I love that saying. You brought that to me. I really appreciate that. Not mine, that's in the word. And I love the word, man. So guys, thank you again. I really appreciate you watching. I'll try to do more live streams and give you updates on what's going on with the grow. I'll be harvesting in 3 or 4 weeks. I'm going to take it to my processing center, and I'm going to use the N-Wave drying technology. We're going to take all this and we're going to dry it in 1 day. In 1 day, I'm going to take it, bucket, trim it, dry it, and then I'm going to package it, nitrogen vacuum seal it, and it's going to be ready to go. So if you want to see that in 3 or 4 weeks, and of course, I think I'll do like a video where I cut everything up and edit it and, you know, make it nice, but it's just something that's going to happen. Hey, don't forget to water your plants.